Hey guys, Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this magnificent Monday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life is good. Anyway, let's get right to it, man. You saw the thumbnail. I got this from one of my viewers. I get so much stuff, guys, and keep it coming. Sometimes I use it on the channel, sometimes I don't. I listen to everything and I enjoy it all. So keep the stuff coming if you think it might be worthwhile. Anyway, with that said, the minute I saw the address, BOHUMIR KRYL, I realized Jerry was into him, man. Hang on. He was into him big time. I have one of his cassette tapes, the old things, worthless now, but on KRYL. He loved them. And there's quite a bit of stuff on the internet if you want to hear more. But I'm going to leave a link down below, and Maronne is all I can say. All right? Let me honk. Maronne works for that too. Locked in. E flat's locked in. Right to the E flat trumpet without changing the mouthpiece. Complete and total control of the classical register. Complete and total control. Guys, get a 1SB, take some lessons. Let's get going. Guys, look. We're getting away from KRYL. Guys, listen to me. I have made every mistake that you could possibly make. And through sheer perseverance and Jerry's genius, I came out the other side with great chops. Okay? If I had this when I was 18, once again, Maronne. Back when I was practicing 3-5 hours a day, and then Vacchiano Broyles killing me every single day with a whip. Wow. Anyway, with that said, BOHUMIR KRYL. Again, once again, Jerry loved the guy. And what's not to love? I'm leaving a link down below. Most of the stuff that's on the internet, and a guy named Dave Worden, don't know anything about him other than the fact he's a tuba player, has some really, really cool stuff on there that you might not be aware of. Werden. Google him and it'll come right up. Anyway, born in 1875, lived in 1961, Czechoslovakia. A lot of good Czech players came from Czechoslovakia. Anyway. Sounds exactly like Liberati. I think Liberati had a stronger upper register. It's hard to tell when these recordings and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, like all prodigies, he was touring in his native Czechoslovakia with the big concert bands of the time. As a soloist, first trumpet, blah, blah, blah. Also, he... at some point, moved to America, hooked up with John Philip Sousa, the whole 9 yards. So, again, it's like Herbert L. Clark and all that great stuff. The golden age of bands. I mean, it just created some incredible things. Now, you listen to this, couple things you want to take from. Again, and I don't see anywhere pictures of his chops when he's playing. Certainly not like we're used to, you know, videos and everything. It's all just pictures of an album with him playing. It is almost completely 100% with a piano, which is fine. Very, very grainy. But what you're going to hear, everything that I'm talking about, you're going to hear every single thing that I'm talking about. Each note pops. And other than Jerry and myself, guys, I don't know one teacher anywhere that talks about the pop. I don't. And it is a mystery to me. But when you listen to these guys, what was doing back, I mean, this recording was in 1902. I mean, it's over 120 years ago, guys. And there is nobody out there touching this stuff. Nobody touching what's going on here. Wynton in his prime, I mean, as great as it was, and I oohed and ahhed of it, it's not like this. It's just not. It's not like Liberati. It's not like Couturier. I mean, there was some incredible. And this, and also, everything you're going to hear, guys, is on crap instruments. I mean, just Neanderthal instruments and mouthpieces. They were doing so much. You listen to it, guys. First of all, switching octaves all over the place. But the pop, not only on the single tongue, not only on the multiple tongue, but guys, when he's slurring, it sounds like the slots between notes, it sounds like it's almost popping when he's slurring. Guys, that is compression. That's just locked in compression. And on a cornet in that style, in that mouthpiece and everything, is he knocking the walls down like you and I are? No. But he's got plenty of power. Remember, all these, John Philip Sousa and all these bands, 90% of their work was outdoors. Parades, gazebos out in the park and all this sort of stuff. No microphones. I mean, these guys were strong. These guys were very, very strong. Not quite the sizzle because of held back by the instruments. And back then, their concept of sound, maybe they didn't want it. But incredible. Incredible. Now, I talked about multiple tonguing a couple videos ago. Okay? These guys would practice multiple tonguing only. Forget long tones. Forget about working on solos. Forget any of that. Literature. Multiple tonguing only for up to 3 to 5 hours a day. Now, I tried that once. Don't try it. Unless your chops are spot on, like these guys was. Unless they were absolutely spot on, like Liberati, Del Stegers. You do that type of thing, you're gonna hurt yourself. Because every second note or third note, depending on if you double or triple tonguing, you're pulling the rug out from under your foundation because you're not using the tongue to articulate. You're using a coo, cough. All right? Ooh, I said the K word. You don't say that in front of Jerry. Sorry, bud. Anyway. Now, if you know what you're doing, yes, 3 to 5 hours later, you sound awesome. If you don't know what you're doing, so unless you are really, really secure about where the tongue is supposed to be and where you are, don't do a lot of multiple tongue. All right? Anyway, enjoy. Let me know what you think. And again, 1902, not a lot more to say about it other than that, what I just did. But there we go. All right, guys, enjoy. Listen to the pop.